Let's go.
The Ace and TJ family presents Unfiltered, Uncensored, and Uninterrupted. Well, almost.
Right here. Let's go.
This is Share Funny from the Ace and TJ Show Plus.
I'm tired. And I went to bed. I went to sleep. I think better last night than I normally do. Maybe because I went out and got a lot of fresh air yesterday. They say that makes you sleep better if you get fresh air. Don't know that I believe that.
That's true.
Not. I still didn't want to get up this morning though when my alarm went off.
That's right.
I never want to get up.
This guy that I listened to his podcast, and he was talking about how he wakes up in the morning, and it's the exact same thing that I do. He sets about 5 or 6 different alarms to go off every 15 minutes to wake him up.
That's
till he finally gets up. But this morning I only hit it. The most I'll ever hit it is twice, and get another 30 minutes. But today I only hit it once, and then I got up.
Well, you know what I started doing to make me get up? Putting my phone all the way across the room.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I'm forced
TJ,
to wake up.
You still have yours all the way, your real old school alarm set up across the room that you have to get up and go turn it
Yeah,
on?
it's the final. It's the final one to say, hey, you got to get up now. This is it. This is the last call.
I have one set for 3, 3:30, 3:45, 4:20, and 4:35.
Hey,
and usually
4:20.
what I do is when I get out of bed, like this morning, the one went off at 3. I got out of bed about 3:20 or so, and then I turn everything else off except for 4:35. So in case I'm doing something, a reminder will go off. Hey, you need to get the shower so you can be at work right after 5. That is my last minute reminder.
4:35.
Yeah.
Mine are 2:45, 3, 3:15, 3:30, 3:45, 4, 4:15, 4:30, 4:45, and 5.
Good Lord. Yeah.
But I've never gone past 3:30.
Wow. Yeah.
But just in case.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I have my nap alarm set too.
So on those mornings that you've overslept, Alexis, is it that you slept through all of them, or you forgot to set them or something?
No, I've slept through all of them because my phone at this point will set my alarm automatically every night. But I double check it, triple check it. I will sleep through it, which almost never happens.
And so, how many times has that happened where you've overslept while you were working with us?
3.
3? And how long you been here? 2 years?
Over 2 years.
Yeah. How long you been here, Regan?
12.
12 years. That's happened. How many times has that happened with you?
Where I overslept?
Yeah.
I don't recall.
I do.
How many?
1.
Yeah, maybe one.
I do remember that day. That was
Yeah, I do. Yeah, that's true.
One time.
I was like, what?
Yeah, because he went to a Jimmy Buffett concert the night before and he overslept.
Okay, well, you know why he would not oversleep is because he goes to sleep at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So
Well, it doesn't
What's wrong
matter.
with you? Why are you snapping?
because you're like, how Riggins? 0 times.
mine's 0 times too.
Yeah. Maybe what they did was they looked at their lives and said, man, this job is important. So I'm going to need to alter my daily schedule to make sure that I am well rested and up in time to be at work, because that's the most important part of my day.
I wasn't even thinking that kind of thing.
Yeah, that's
Alex.
what they said.
We're all just sharing
Sharing.
one with another.
It's caring.
But it's always easier for women to have a reason to be late or to be this, because they can always say it's their monthlies or whatever, and then nobody wants to keep questioning that. Just like in school, they start in high school with that. If they can go use the bathroom anytime they want, especially if it's a guy teacher.
Yeah. I don't want to talk about
Sure.
that.
Yeah, go ahead. Because I remember girls in my high school getting in trouble because a woman teacher would catch them just roaming the halls. I say, what are y'all doing out of class? We went to the bathroom. Whose class are you supposed to be in right now? Coach Passo's?
It's always a coach.
Oh, well, Coach Passo's room is that way. Where are you going? Yeah, because the women teachers didn't play that.
Yeah.
I've never used that as an excuse.
You what? The go to the bathroom?
No, my monthlies.
Oh.
Why not? I would use it all the time.
That's what I'm saying. I
Yeah.
would too. I'm gonna start trying to use it. It's my monthlies.
It's like, how old are you? My monthlies. Are you like an 80-year-old?
Yeah, like
These guys-
110.
Sir, it's my monthlies.
Yeah.
Can I have a hall pass, please? I gotta go to the bathroom. It's my monthlies. Did you ever flirt with your teachers in high school, your guide teachers, to get stuff out of them?
No.
No. Mm-mm. Why? You didn't have to.
I just wasn't into older men.
But I wouldn't say you would be into them. But the girls in my high school used to. I mean, the coaches, but then there were also some couple of the coaches that got reprimanded for, taking it a little too far.
Reprimanded,
Yeah,
not fired. Just like,
yeah.
hey guys,
This is not a good look. Yeah. Just,
what warranted the reprimand?
I think seeing them talking in the hall, like our principal was, he was on top of everything. He was not, it didn't matter whether you were the star football player or whether you were a coach. I mean, he did not play breaking any rules because he went from being a football coach into the position of principal. So, I mean, he was always, you discipline, you do this, you do that. And he was constantly walking around monitoring everything. And if he saw a coach talking to the same girl a little too much in the hall, and he could, you could tell they were being flirty or whatever. Yeah, he'd call them in.
Good for him. Mm-hmm. I love that.
Yeah.
Buzzkill.
Stop. You creep. Ace would be that type of coach.
Yeah, there were no, I wouldn't. I was going to say something else. Yeah.
He's like,
I was about to say something else there. That's not what I meant. Yeah.
you right.
But then there was one time when there was a student coach that he hadn't graduated yet. He was doing his student teaching, and he was a student coach. And he was only like 21, 22. And he and a senior girl started liking each other. And they had to wait until he was finished with his student teaching and all before they, she turned 18 and they could be out having a relationship together.
We like each other, okay?
You can't help it. Yeah.
She loves me.
Because, I don't remember his last name. Say his name was Smith. All the other students called him Coach Smith, and she called him Marty.
Stop. Marty.
That's a sure sign right there.
Yeah.
You never heard teachers even refer to each other as by first names. They just never did that.
No. But the public school system really started taking a dive in quality whenever they got rid of dress codes for teachers. Once they started letting teachers wear T-shirts and blue jeans to school, it really that was a sign that everything was going downhill.
Stop it.
I'm as serious as I could be. Next thing you know, they're showing up with green hair and septum rings and trying to get the kids to dress and act like them instead of teaching them, what they're supposed to be learning.
Yeah, our teachers were not allowed to wear jeans unless it was a special like Friday thing or whatever.
Yeah, that sounds so like old. Their teachers can't wear jeans. Like what? Are you guys from a different century?
Can women in high power positions in the corporate world wear jeans to work? Can attorneys wear jeans into court? Women attorneys?
That's different.
No, it's not. It's a professional job. It's actually, you're more of an influence on the society as a teacher than you are as someone working in a high-rise office at a bank.
I think that if you're qualified to do your job and you're good, it doesn't matter what you wear.
Okay.
Oh!
All right. So if you get accused of a crime and your defense attorney walks in wearing some old ratty ass clothes and green hair for court, you're gonna say, okay, that's fine with me.
Yeah, as long as he's gonna get me off and he's smart. Who cares what he
Your
has
ass
on?
going to jail.
Yeah, I was going to jail. First thing that's going to happen is
He's gonna get thrown out of court for showing up that
you're
way.
getting a reprimand. That's why people dress up when they go to court. Mm-hmm. That's why they tell you put a suit on, get it together.
Did you not have dress codes at restaurants that you worked at, like as the manager and all? You didn't have to dress a certain way or anything?
No, but I knew how to dress.
Right.
But still, I feel like with teachers it's different. You're like in a more laid back environment. The kids, you want them
That
to
you
think that
shouldn't
you're
be.
cool.
Is the thing. No, you don't. You don't want kids thinking you're cool.
No, you want them to want to come to school and learn.
No, you don't.
Yes, you do.
You don't want them thinking you're cool.
I
You
know
want
that.
them, you want them thinking that you will tear their world apart if they don't do the right thing.
I don't want that at all.
No, you need they need to respect
No, see, now you guys are very for real. Sounding like, no, teachers are supposed to be stern and not wear jeans.
It's
Like,
not
what?
that
you. Not
one.
exactly
That's
what
not
he's saying.
fun
but,
at all.
Who gives a shit whether it's fun or not?
Because my teachers that were fun and nice, I remember wanting to go to school and being excited to go to their class and learn.
Yeah.
But the ones that were mean, they would make me cry and throw up.
At the same time.
For real.
I'd like to
But
see
I mean,
that, though. If you're crying and throwing up at the same time, that'd be pretty
I
wild.
mean, it's
But
scary.
you can't really argue with the facts of what the education system and test scores and all that were compared to what they are now.
Okay, well, I don't think that the test scores have drastically declined because teachers started wearing jeans.
Studies have shown
Studies have shown. Get out of here.
there's a direct correlation.
Yeah.
Oh, I cannot.
I know. I'm so awful.
You're
Oh my God.
ridiculous.
I am so ridiculous.
You're so ridiculous. You are.
Mm-hmm.
The decline of the entire United
let me put it
States
this way.
school system
If you-
has failed because teachers are wearing jeans.
If you showed up to an event for us, representing us in public, dressed like most teachers show up to school, we would send your ass home to change. Wouldn't we?
Yeah. We've done it before.
You
How
gonna
come y'all
say
don't
you're
send Rob home?
do what?
How come you guys don't send Rob home?
Whoa, why you throw me in here?
He's wearing flip flops and a
just came
cartoon
after you
T-shirt that's
hard, Rob.
wrinkled
That was
sometimes.
unnecessary.
It ain't even ironed. She said it is wrinkled.
And it's wrinkled.
Hey, shut the hell up,
It
Alexis.
is wrinkled.
Yeah.
Damn.
Send his ass home.
You about to ruin my whole career.
Yeah, I wasn't saying it.
I was like, I was just sitting here and I even made a joke with her a minute ago.
I was
She
on
just
your
came
side
over
until like 2 minutes ago.
here. No loyalty here, is there, Rob?
I think Alexis needs to wear dresses every day.
He does have a point, though. It's, good for the goose gander thing. It's
True.
Go home, Rob.
All right.
This is the Share Funny podcast from the Ace and TJ family. More next.
Did you know underneath the floors of your house a lot can go on in the crawl space? If moisture gets in, it could wreak havoc on your family and home. From mold and mildew growth to rotting wood and more, Cardinal Environmental Solutions offers vapor barriers, encapsulation, and dehumidifiers to combat moisture in your home. Contact Kelly Poplin and his knowledgeable team of experts at acetj.com/cardinal. That's acetj.com/cardinal.
The Johnson Group Facility Services is a commercial cleaning company that focuses more on customer satisfaction than the bottom line because each customer works directly with the owners every step of the way. If you need any commercial cleaning, the Johnson Group can handle it. Get details at acetj.com/clean.
This is the Share Funny podcast from the Ace and TJ family. Let's go!
Ooh, I forgot to tell y'all there's a little bit of a problem with the live show that we're doing tonight, the stage show
Okay.
of Share Funny. I had to go buy chairs yesterday
Yeah.
for us to use. We could only afford 4 chairs, and there are 5 of us. So actually, it wasn't that we could only afford 4. They only had 4. And I wasn't finna go to another store. So basically, there were only 4 chairs available in the entire city. So how are we going to determine who gets the fourth chair.
We can borrow a chair
Let's
from them.
play musical
so.
chairs before the show.
I'm gonna lose that.
Yeah.
Who do you think would be in the game of the musical chairs?
All of us.
All of us?
Yeah.
That's incorrect.
That is adorable. That is adorable. But I'm glad you feel as if we're all just equal members of the team. No, seriously, who would be vying for the chair?
Probably Rob or I.
Well, it would be, what, Rick?
I would volunteer myself into that. If that's what had to happen, that we had to play musical chairs. Well, yeah.
But we wouldn't allow you.
You know that he wouldn't allow them.
You've got a seat at the table.
Yeah.
Well, and Rob's got
Always.
to have a seat because he runs the controls.
True.
I mean, we've already figured it out.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't even want a chair. I don't care. I'll stand.
Okay.
I'll wear you like a crown.
Don't you need a chair so you can see over the table?
You know what? I don't even want to come to the show. So how about you guys just do it yourselves? So 4 chairs.
Finally.
4 people. Perfect. I got better things to do anyways than hang out with y'all.
Nobody believes that. Other things, maybe. Not better things. No, we have 5 chairs. And them shits was expensive.
Were they expensive?
Yeah, $25 each.
Damn, really?
Metal?
Well, they're those plastic with the metal legs and stuff,
yeah.
foldable chairs.
$25 a chair, is that expensive?
Those tables were expensive too that I had to go buy.
Really?
Yeah, like $100 a piece.
Oh my goodness, we are.
Really?
Yeah, at 90
Gonna
90
go
bucks.
bankrupt.
Where'd you get them?
Staples.
ExpensiveAssTables.com.
Yeah. I don't want to fight that battle at
Don't you
Target.
go to
I
Big
know, but
Lots?
they have them at BJ's. I could have gotten those too. That's where I got the chair.
They're really good ones.
Let's return them after we.
Oh,
use
we don't
them.
need good ones.
Just do you have the receipt?
Yeah.
All right, we'll return them.
Not after we use them.
Yeah, we will. We're be like, actually, these were not. We didn't like them. The vibe. After we used
The vibes were off at these tables.
Our show sucked because we had these tables.
Exactly.
Alexis, you're bringing the tablecloths tonight?
Yes.
Okay.
How much was them shits?
I got them at Walmart. They're
$90.
$10
We're
each.
doing this shit right, man.
Not even $10, like $8.99.
We got money to
We're making
blow.
money moves is what we're doing. We're investing in ourselves.
Bullshit.
Now I know how to find cheap stuff. You know me. I'm gonna find a bar, and if I could have gotten them for free, you know I would have.
And we're leaving the plastic on these chairs that I got yesterday. I am taking those back.
We're going to
We're
need
going to
them.
be sitting in plastic.
We're always going to need them.
I'll go buy them each time.
Oh, okay.
We need to be liquid right now.
Yep.
Damn.
We can have one chair and take turns sitting down on it.
Yeah, that would work.
I think that'll look great on video.
Yeah, last time we used the radio station's tables, didn't we?
Yeah.
And borrowed my little friend Jenny's chairs.
And I left my little cart at that restaurant. I forgot it.
What little cart?
I had a little rolling cart that had all the boxes with swag and stuff in it. And I forgot to take it home.
Was
and I
it-
didn't realize it until like days later.
I thought
Was
you were
it
gonna say
yours?
just now.
Yeah, it was mine.
Oh, okay. Well, then.
Never mind.
Did we lose all the stuff in it?
No.
We got that.
Yeah.
But you know those people at that place. Why don't you go get it?
No, because they're going to be like, are you a homeless person? Like, why do you have one of these?
Who are you?
You could easily
Something's
tell
from-
them what you just told us.
I
Why you
know.
had
It
it.
makes total sense that you would have one of those.
It's just that I realized it way later, too.
Yeah, after you went and spent the night with that dude.
No, I did
That
not.
night.
Reagan, shut up.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. Well,
You too.
I did
you
too.
You were too concerned about it.
I was.
You were like, F that cart.
Yup. I got places to be.
I just checked my calendar. I have an appointment.
I have an appointment tonight.
Was that one of the late times that you were counting earlier? How many times you overslept?
And I was literally 4 minutes away.
Yeah.
Yeah, she overslept 4 minutes away.
She's never been closer to the studio ever,
Exactly.
and she missed it.
Oh, man.
Left her cart, the whole thing. I almost left Well, we were standing outside and we were just waiting on my daughter's boyfriend to get there because we were all going to go to dinner from there or something. And my little friend Jenny looked at me and goes, where are my effing chairs? I said, ooh, I forgot to get those. So I had to go back in the restaurant, and they were strewn in other places. They were folded up, and I had to go track them down because there was one over in the DJ booth somebody put in over there. I finally rounded them all up.
You were just like, all right, we're done.
Yeah,
let's get out of here.
See you later.
I'm like damn Dixie Chicks. I'm ready to run.
Yeah.
Ready to run.
That's how I do it.
Especially when we're, an hour from where I live, and I got to get to bed.
That's going to be me today.
You went out to eat after that?
You guys went to a bar or something.
Yeah.
I went to a bar. He
Yeah,
went out to eat.
bar.
I went to
grab something because I hadn't eaten anything.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, I just went across the street to the Thirsty Beaver Lounge, which is
Thirsty
super
Beaver
cool.
Lounge.
Yeah, super cool.
Is that the one that Mick Jagger went to when he was here?
Yes.
Yeah, I was trying to get out of that neighborhood.
Yeah, I put my head down. I was like, Uber, holla at your boy. I'm the fat one with the guitar. Kim is me.
Yeah, so how many of these are we going to have to do to offset the cost of the tables and stuff?
Already done. Already done. Already paid off.
No, it's not.
He's lying.
He's not lying.
You're like, he's not lying. He's not lying.
I do the math.
He is not lying.
He's not lying.
He's not
I do the math. It's an investment in ourselves, and it's already paid for.
Alexis, do you do the math?
Nope.
Investment in ourselves.
Yeah, if we don't invest in ourselves, why would anyone else do it?
Exactly.
I see what you're saying.
We're doing one of these a month.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to have tables and sturdy ones.
Yeah, people are like, we are going to invest in them because they got sturdy tables.
That's right.
And 4 chairs. Somebody's got to stand.
And 4 chairs.
That's up.
Well, I don't think we're worth the investment. As a shark.
Yeah.
I don't think
You wouldn't invest
I would.
in yourself.
It's like a $300 investment. It's not worth it.
and for that reason, I am out.
It's not that I don't like your product. It's just not my forte. I'm out.
I think we should just scrap the whole idea.
Okay, the next shark. Well, I will give you. I need to have 90% of the company, and I'll give you $300. Take it or leave it.
We'd take that deal.
And for that reason, I'm out. I hate that show, Shark Tank.
Really? Why?
I hate the cheesy ass presentation that each person does when they're trying to sell their product. Yeah. Oh my God, it's so fake sounding. It's just like, I want to shoot the TV like Elvis did.
And I think they cut that down because their presentations often are much longer, if I understand it correctly. When they make the presentation, it's a longer presentation than what you see on TV because they go into far more detail, obviously, than the average person would want to sit through. And they just chop, and close it up.
Awkward too. I mean, it's just cringy.
They do have some
And
good
I
videos,
hate Mark Cuban. He's just it makes my skin crawl. That Mr. Wonderful guy, I don't like him. I like Lori. She's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But
You like Damon?
yeah, he's all right.
My friend that recently got married, that I went to the wedding I went to, she had a date with Mark Cuban.
What?
Yeah, she was in college.
Damn, she screwed that one up.
She did. I was like, yo, you're dumb. You should have stayed with that dude.
Yeah, who cares? Like, say anything.
Sure, that made her husband feel great at the wedding.
Oh, we didn't say that at the wedding.
You were thinking it though, weren't you?
Oh, yeah.
He knows.
Yeah, he knows. You know he knows. Yeah.
It's funny that's meant to be shared. This is the Share Funny Podcast from the Ace and TJ family.
Now, better ingredients, better pizza means that each bite of every Papa John's slice just keeps getting better. From that first bite you have to blow on, to that second bite of crispy, crunchy toppings, to that string of gooey, melty cheese. And just when you're thinking this cannot get any better, you get to the crust and you realize it's not just any crust. Oh no, it's epic stuffed crust that's hand-stuffed with cheese. Better ingredients, better pizza, even better when it's stuffed.
Share Funny is a production of the Ace and TJ family. For more, download the Ace and TJ app in your app store. Now, more of the Share Funny podcast.
So, they call all of these fake meat things plant-based proteins.
Yeah.
And they used to call them veggie burgers, then they had to change it to plant because aren't they also like they're made with soybeans and stuff too?
Some of them are. Yeah.
Soybean is not a vegetable, so they have stuff in there that aren't vegetables, but they are plant. They could grow out of the ground, I think. So what are they going to call these insect burgers and stuff that they're wanting people to start eating that are made out of insects?
Alternative proteins. That's what
That's
they say.
alternative proteins. They're not going to call them bug protein.
Yeah, bug patties.
Yeah, the burger's made from bugs.
When I buy the dog food, which is very expensive, you can go alternative proteins, which is like kangaroo, crocodile.
But how is that alternative protein? Because those are real proteins. It's meat.
They're real, but it's so is a bean. That's a real protein, but it's alternative, so they don't have to say like weird ass proteins. Shit that you wouldn't find in the grocery store.
Yeah.
So.
But I mean,
soften it
an
up.
insect-based protein, they would just consider that the same as eating a piece of kangaroo meat?
They'll probably say alternative, so they don't have to say bugs. Yeah, they'll probably soften it up with a word like alternative. What would be another one?
They're really talking about mealworms as being the main insect.
You're not going to say worm protein, so it'll be
I
like
will.
Mealworm.
That's damn sure what I'll call it.
secondary. What's another good word?
What exactly is
Grubs.
Mealworm?
You want grubs? A
my
grub
God.
burger?
Oh yeah, okay. I understand.
I was trying to see a Dr. Pimple Popper video yesterday on YouTube, and I just typed because it was one that was on her Instagram and it said go see the rest of it on her YouTube page. So I went, but then there was one that was right under that was from another type of website or something, and I had no idea. Well, at first I thought it was a special effects thing from a movie. It was someone who had their foot out and the inside part of their ankle had this scaly stuff all over it. And then in the middle, there was looked like a wasp nest on their skin. And there were bugs crawling out of it. So that's not something you've seen before, Riggins?
No.
Like usually oh yeah, that's a this or that, because you keep up with that stuff more than I do.
It came under the title like dandruff removal or something.
Yeah.
I was like, that is not dandruff. Those are worms.
So my friend works at the hospital, and she said that this guy came in one time and he had diabetes, and he was like a homeless guy, and they had to take off his shoes, and his foot was like cracked and stuff, and in the middle, and there was maggots growing in his foot. When they took the skin, you can see them moving around.
Ooh.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's what this was too.
Ugh. It was disgusting.
Ugh.
Mm-hmm.
It's pulling up. You got the video?
Mm-hmm. Oh, were you about to pull it up?
No. I burned my phone after I saw it.
Oh, yeah. Gross. Wait, what part of his
horrible.
foot is that?
That's the ankle. His ankle. You want to see it, Ace?
No.
Ew. That's so gross,
It's
dude.
when, like, I felt queasy after I watched
Yeah.
it.
You can't even tell that's a leg or
a human part.
Yeah. Ugh,
That's
it's gross.
disgusting. I don't want any bugs living inside my
I know.
body.
Ugh.
Except for like maybe like one of those
A tapeworm?
Tapeworm. I would like to have tapeworm.
I'm trying to get a tapeworm.
Yeah, where can I get one of those?
Where you get a tapeworm?
I'll get that.
For real.
Do you lose weight with the tapeworm?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, and when we were kids, if you were eating a lot or
Yeah, I
whatnot.
heard
And
that a
you-
lot, yeah.
I was real, I was always skinny growing up, and I could eat a lot. And you go, hey, that boy's got a tapeworm. He got to have a tapeworm. Except some old people call it a takeworm. Like it was taking your food from
Right.
you. It was a tapeworm. Look at that damn boy there. I guarantee you he's got a tapeworm.
Bet he doesn't.
Yeah.
Tapeworm, jute box was another one, like jute box. The T.
Shoot. Tapeworm.
You get a tapeworm from eating something bad? Like, how do you get it?
I don't know.
Rotten
I
food
don't know.
or something?
I think it's been. I've seen it on that Monsters Inside Me show. Where they usually go off into the jungle or something, and they drink.
It's water usually. It's in the water.
And something. But yeah, I think it's caused by some kind of bacteria thing.
That'd be so great.
They can be really, really long. They just go wrap around in your intestine.
Yeah,
Eee.
it is called it's from ingesting food or water contaminated with tapeworm eggs or larvae.
And then don't they like give you something and then it comes out of your
Out of your butt, yeah.
It's like when you have to worm a puppy. Yeah. They're still alive.
and they're still alive when they come out.
if you could
This is
just
the
bring those in.
grossest edition of Share Funny ever right now.
The vet always goes in. If you could bring those in, that'd be great. No,
I'm not bringing those
I
worms
literally
in.
just set his ass on fire, so it'll never happen again. I can't bring this in.
Gross.
Yeah, you have to do a lot of gross stuff like that when you have a dog, don't you?
So gross. And they say it so casually. They're like, and they will be alive. You're like, oh God.
My stomach issues don't seem so bad when other people got live worms coming out of their butt.
Yeah. And they don't even give a shit.
We had to have our dog stay at the vet for like overnight or something because they had to monitor his poop to make sure that the Lego came out that he had eaten.
Yeah. God.
Yeah. How much did that little incident cost?
Yeah, it happens.
Damn.
It happens.
He ate a Lego. Dogs are so dumb. Like
I know they're just
so
idiots.
dumb.
Like, obviously, that's not food, you idiot.
Right. Then people pay for the dog therapy and
I don't.
dog psychiatrist.
That's
and
another
all
one of
that
those things I don't understand. That
They got a holistic vet now. She's like, have you taken your dog to the holistic vet? I was like, no. That hadn't occurred to me.
I saw a thing the other day. It's the top cars for dog owners. Like if you're buying your car to suit, what kind of dog you have and carrying your dog around with you.
interesting.
Not shocking, a Subaru was on the list.
Right.
Yeah.
Every time I see one, I think of TJ.
Was a Jeep a good one?
Yeah.
I'm like, that's a liberal. That's what I say.
Look at this liberal over here.
Do you get up beside them and look at them and you can tell that they're liberals? Like women
yeah.
with old women,
Yeah.
stringy hair, no makeup.
You can
big
smell
old
it
ass
off of them.
glasses, looking like a college professor.
You can smell it off of them.
Yeah.
Nice, Alexis. Don't be judgmental or anything.
Somebody called us one time on the show and said that I think it was her mom had a Subaru, but it was given to her like she won it in a contest or something, and she had a bumper sticker on it that says, "I am not a liberal." But I play that game a lot in traffic. What does the liberal look like?
Just based upon
Whatever
the
car
vehicle
they're driving or what their bumper stickers say,
You got to know.
What does the liberal look like?
So it'd be like, they always look like they're smelling shit.
They always look at yours.
Like, look at her.
Like a curled up lip. Is that
It's like a scrunched up nose. Like, oof. They're never smiling.
Is that right?
Liberals
That's true,
don't
yeah.
smile.
Not very often.
don't. What do they have to smile about?
Right.
Yeah, I mean, their whole thing is trying to fix the world because it's so messed up.
Rob, do you and Meredith have very similar political views?
Yeah, we both don't really talk about politics at all. So yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we both don't.
Yeah, I was just curious if that had ever come up. That does, something that the two of you have discussed, like how you would raise kids or whatever.
Yeah, because they're not going to have kids.
They might have kids.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, that's right. You.
He's acquiesced a little bit, just like he acquiesced on the beach.
I got out of it this year because the vacation time just didn't line up. Oh well.
Oops.
Are there steps in place to make sure a kid doesn't happen
Yes.
every time?
I mean,
Ew.
constant.
No. Well,
It's
Yeah.
is it 2 CD?
No.
So up in his biz.
But
Curious.
I'm guessing she has medication.
Yeah, but I mean,
Riggins just goes in about their sex life right away.
I want to know. Sorry.
Tell me right now.
Share funny from the Ace and TJ family. More next.
Did you know underneath the floors of your house a lot can go on in the crawl space? If moisture gets in, it could wreak havoc on your family and home. From mold and mildew growth to rotting wood and more, Cardinal Environmental Solutions offers vapor barriers, encapsulation, and dehumidifiers to combat moisture in your home. Contact Kelly Poplin and his knowledgeable team of experts at acetj.com/cardinal. That's acetj.com/cardinal.
Hey, it's funny you'll share. The Ace and TJ family presents the Share Funny Podcast from the Ace and TJ Show.
So, Rob, if you have acquiesced about maybe having kids someday, and you acquiesced about going to the beach, because you'll go to the beach now because Meredith wants you to go. Have you acquiesced on her biggest request for what she likes to do more than anything else?
What is that? Travel?
Going to Disney World?
Oh no. Mm-mm.
He said,
No.
oh, no. Mm-mm.
There's no way you're ever going to Disney World with her.
No.
Never.
I'm never going to Disney World.
That's so
Yeah.
messed up.
It's
Why?
not.
What if that's her biggest wish ever? And it's in
not.
you to be able to grant that for her.
Yeah, I'm not going back.
Oh, I want to go. I want to go so bad. It's the only reason why I came to work with you guys.
Yeah.
Well, we've been
Going
like,
to Disney
go to
trip.
been
Disney,
30
yeah.
times. I don't think we're going.
We've done Disney.
Yeah.
I got the short end of the stick.
It wasn't that great.
Yeah, Rob. How many times did you go, Rob?
I went twice.
Twice?
The first time I had back issues. The second time I had to help somebody pass out stuff to all the families there, and
Yeah.
that sucked too.
Yeah. Well, we all participate in that now. Going.
Yeah, we all work and pass out stuff to
No,
families.
like when we during the morning, me and her went to all the rooms and dropped off like the whole day. That's what we did every day for the whole day that
Yeah,
time.
that's nice.
No, it sucked.
Well, okay, but it's
It was nice for
jury
them, but it
trip.
sucked.
that's
God.
kind of the gig is taking care of the families that we take to Disney World.
Yeah, but it still sucks.
Yeah, I mean, it was. I'm glad they enjoyed their time, but it sucked.
Yeah, it wasn't fun for you. It wasn't the happiest place on earth for you. He was like, I don't mind staying here. Every year after that. I don't, look,
Yeah.
I probably need to stay back here.
I did feel bad for Rob that first year, though. He didn't do anything. He stayed in his room the entire time. He was hurt. He was. Were you sick or was it your back?
It was sciatica in my other leg.
Yeah.
Oh God.
And he spent the entire. We'd go out to dinner and Rob was in his room, and I think maybe once maybe you came up to the bar and had a drink or something, but you were sick. You were in your room the
You
whole
probably
time.
loved being in the room watching TV.
No, it was not. No.
Oh, you didn't?
Why?
Oh,
I
I
could have
don't
done that at
know.
home if I was going to do it.
Yeah.
It didn't. The sciatica issue didn't hit me until I got there.
He didn't need to go to Florida to do that.
Yeah, swamplands of Florida. So, not saying get married at Disney like she would prefer, but just never ever going on a vacation there with her. Ever?
I have no interest. I mean, if she pays for it, I'll go. Because it doesn't make us any sense to spend that much money on that. That's my number one concern.
Even if it brings her the biggest joy of her heart.
It's not.
Yeah, because if he went it wouldn't bring her a lot of joy because he would be miserable.
That's why you like act like you're having fun and enjoy it because it makes someone else happy.
Yeah.
I just in my head go, we could have spent this money on something else.
But why doesn't she act like she's having fun not going to Disney?
Right.
How about that?
How about that?
How about that?
Why is the man the one that always has to act like he's having fun for the woman? Let's make her feel good.
Yeah,
Let's make her feel like you're actually having fun. When
Yeah, she couldn't act like she enjoyed a quesadilla. I can't. I'm not going to act like I enjoyed.
She took
Disney.
a bite of his quesadilla
Hey,
that he
you're
cooked for
right.
her.
Yeah.
and she
You're
said-
right, actually.
She said, "I don't eat dark meat, and my appetite is ruined now."
That
I'm
is
not
a
even
very good
hungry."
point,
Yeah,
Rob.
I take it back.
If she can't like a quesadilla, he's supposed to like a week at Disney World. Damn.
Ugh. My ass is sweating just thinking about that. Going back to Disney.
Swamp ass to the maximum.
I already knew
missed
the
the Rock and
outfits I
Roller
was gonna
Coaster.
put on. I already knew like the little ears I was gonna wear.
Well, never mind.
What?
It isn't really about like you.
I know it's not, but it's part of it. It was gonna be fun and
Yeah,
hanging
no.
out with the kids. And I'm
No, that
like,
is
look, I'm
true.
like a character.
It is. It is interesting.
It's one of the 7 dwarves.
Look, I'm like with you guys.
Yeah, it is fun to look around because all the families are like just beaming with excitement and like
Yeah.
they're so excited. And then you just look at Ace, TJ, and I, and we all just are kind of like on our phone, like another year. All right, guys, where are we going? Boom, boom, boom. Let's get it together.
God.
It's work. It's not, there is fun.
It's
there
great
are fun
work
parts.
though. It's fun.
Yeah, it is. It is.
But it sucks.
It's like breaking in during Christmas. It's a lot of work, but it's so much fun.
Yeah.
Okay. Whatever.
Despite all those communists running around
Yeah, that's the thing. Disney.
Disney. Goose stepping.
Yep.
No one's goose stepping.
Well, figuratively.
Yet.
In their
We
head.
don't, we don't know what they do at their meetings.
That's true. That is true.
Goose stepping.
What's going on
Marxists.
inside of that Epcot ball?
They're just goose stepping all
They're-
over
it's like
that
a-
place.
Yep. Bunch of Disney characters back there.
Uh-huh.
Chippendale. Goose stepping.
Goofy goose stepping.
Yep.
Yeah. But you could go anytime. You can get your
Yeah.
friends together and go take a trip to Disney. I bet some of those ultra liberal women that you hang out with, like the Reiki lady and the sound bowl lady and any other gurus that you hang out with, they would love to go to Disney, the girls' trip.
Yeah, but I wanted to go without any type of expense to myself.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
The BBs, the Bush Buddies.
Ew. Stop! The bush buddy.
Everyone has.
No, that's not at all
Stop it.
accurate.
We got a guru, a Reiki master.
A psychiatrist,
A
that
psychiatrist,
uses a sound bowl and sits on a yoga mat.
Yeah, Bush. I'm surprised that boat can hold all that bush.
You're so dumb.
All of them look like they got Colin Kaepernick in the head scissors.
Oh my god.
Big Bush. The B3, Big Bush Buddies.
Hey, Riggins, were you going to do that story today during the regular old show about the woman winning a beauty pageant with no makeup?
Yeah. Yeah, she won Miss UK, Miss England. She's like the first Miss England that won without makeup. And she's pretty. But she did it to prove a point.
Yeah.
It was like, society wants you to wear makeup, and they think that the only way you could be beautiful is with makeup on. Well, I'm trying to disprove that, and she won. She's 20 years old.
But who was going to vote against her?
Right.
At the judge's
That's what I'm
table.
saying,
Who
yeah.
the hell was going to vote against her? You go in there
Can't.
making a statement.
It's really smart if you want to win. You're like,
And then she said, I'm encouraging other women. Maybe this encourages other women. But you know what? Most women in beauty pageants and stuff like the whole process of wearing makeup and making
Isn't that
themselves
part of
look.
it? Yeah.
They just gotta. They just have to mess up anything traditional. You just have to take it and destroy it, or they're not happy. And they do it in order to make themselves feel like they're not lone wolves out here and that they're not weird. I got to prove that I'm not weird by making everybody else be like me.
Are there liberals in the UK?
All of them.
Oh, the whole country?
Yes.
Oh.
They're socialists. That's why they ain't got none.
That's what it is.
Yeah,
That's why it rains on them all the time.
She's pretty.
That's why it rains on
Yeah.
that. You're so...
That's why the sun doesn't shine on.
God don't like it.
Sun doesn't shine on Great Britain.
He's at rain year round. Cold.
Just a bunch of football hooligans is all they are.
It's rubbish.
Rubbish.
That's what it is.
Yeah, they don't really look like Jamie Tart over there.
No.
I love
God's
Jamie
it.
Tart.
Bad teeth, rain every day. That's what you get.
Occasionally,
Good
the
luck.
sun
socialists.
comes out, so you can see. This is what America feels like.
Yeah,
Back to rain.
exactly.
And those ugly
Bit of
furry
freedom
cat
on it.
hats. Hey.
The Sheriff Funny Podcast is a production of the Ace and TJ family. To get more Ace and TJ 24/7, download the Ace and TJ app. Just search for Ace and TJ in your app store. All Sheriff Funny material copyright ATJ Incorporated 2021.